The criminal bar, historically, has always stepped up the plate in this area, whether it's formal or informal. In my first year of practice, probably the first week of practice, I learned a new saying. I got a guy. And I got a guy's stories are the best stories to hear and to tell. And after 20 years, I still like to tell them because I need advice sometimes, maybe more than sometimes. Charles Dubin, the late Charles Dubin, instilled the need for interest in the careers of young lawyers. He was ready to listen, he gave advice, but he also was ready to allow them to make their own mistakes. So sometimes you'll listen to the advice, and you're not sure if they're 100% right, but you're not sure that they're 100% wrong. You have to let people fly on their own as well. Remember, the courts have deference. People have the right to be wrong. As long as they're in the right direction and you're helping them, let them learn. The late Honorable Bob McCreary, I practice in Central East Region, so I used to go up to Newmarket a lot. Prior to becoming a judge, when he was the head crown in Newmarket, he'd have crowns lined up outside his door on a daily basis. He was there for his people. He'd walk through whatever case they wanted to talk about. He'd distill it down, and he'd support his colleagues. Everyone in this room at some point has engaged in or will engage in this traditional type, or less than traditional but informal type of mentoring. However, formal mentoring is available. Criminal Lawyers Association has developed a program. If you can afford the Advocate Society, they have a great program. They have a roster and they have a shadowing system. We can do it informally. Look at everybody here, people on the web. Think about it. Help someone who's younger than you. Look at who we have speaking. Before coming today, I thought it was going to be like Justin Timberlake opening up for the Rolling Stones at a SARS concert. I was ready to duck when the bottles would start flying my way. It's only because of counsel, such as the speakers that we have tonight, that we have a type of profession and a type of bar that looks out for each other. Let's continue that tradition. Leadership. Our profession has been changed by ordinary people, everyday practitioners, and I apologize for using the word ordinary people, but if you think about history, ordinary people have done extraordinary things. The advocates of the criminal bar, both Crown and defense, have the focus, interest, imagination, intellect, passion. They don't fear hard work, and they are the leaders of tomorrow. Just ask yourself to turn to your right, turn to your left. It's you. Stand up. You have the power to be the leaders of tomorrow. I've seen in my short career some wonderful things. I've seen a female lawyer that I know, a daughter of a judge from Quebec, while we were on a long preliminary inquiry, help out in such a simple manner, but boy, is she a leader. She turned to one of the junior counsel who was showing up every day in the same suit, but he'd rotate his shirt and tie. He only had 2 shirts and 2 ties. And she got the rest of us together and said, let's go up to the local store and buy him 3 suits. And we did. It's tough being a young lawyer. It's easier to be a leader. If you're in a position where you can be a leader, please be the leader. Where are the leaders from tomorrow? Again, you're right here. I want one day for everybody to turn back and think about this day, at this moment, that we defined as a bar that we want to be leaders for a great profession. Thank you.